Hey everyone, let's talk some hockey. We got Eastern Conference Finals, game number 4 to cover between the New York Rangers and Florida Panthers from May 28th. Should be yesterday, as I'm recording this in the morning, as per usual. Anyway, went into the game. Rangers lead the series 2-1. So, kind of a must win for Florida. They don't want to find themselves in a big hole. Anyway, first period, 11 minutes and 9 seconds into the period, or remaining in the period. You my scores backwards, timing backwards at least. Scoring backwards would be weird. Not playing golf here. Anyway, Rangers strike first with a power play goal from Vincent Trocheck. Jeez, fumbled that one, didn't I? All right. It's a cycle and a one-timer from high slot, bar down. Nice shot. All right, 1-0 Rangers. That ends the first period. Well, that doesn't end the first period, obviously. 11 minutes later, the period ended. But my point stands. It's been one of those mornings. I'm only just getting started. All right. This is going to be a fun one. Second period. 11:15 remaining in the clock, so a little less than halfway through the period. Goal from Florida, from Bennett. Just jammed in, crashing the net, so whatever works. 1-1 tie. And then moving on from that, a few minutes later, with 7 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in the period, Florida strikes again. Goal from Verhage. Batted out of midair from I forget who made the setup pass. That's all I have in my notes is that, I didn't write down deflection, but because it was more of a, anyway, so doesn't matter. 2-1 Florida at that point with Verhage's goal. Moving on to the third period. 16:32 into the period, so only about less than 3.5 minutes. The Rangers even up the game with a goal from Lafreniere. This one, backhand saucer pass from Fox off a spin move. That one gets redirected midair as well. So, yeah, that was probably the prettiest goal of the night, I think. That tying goal in the third, at least, from Lafreniere. Sorry. Brilliant pass from Fox, too, though, by the way. You should watch the whole play, replay it, highlight it. If you haven't seen it yet. Anyway, I advise that for all of my reviews. Please. Anyway, watch some hockey, please. Support the niche sport that it is. Anyway, like I said, with that, ties the game 2-2. And guess what? We're going to overtime. Shocker. Seems like it's kind of more commonplace later in the playoffs. These playoffs we get in 2024. Anyway, going into overtime. Wasn't a very long overtime. The minute and 12 into the period. For once, I actually didn't have time for my notes here to mark down the time left on the clock and broadcast. That's when I had to go look up and see what the official scoring was. So it was at 1:12. So yeah, a minute and 12 into the period. Yeah, it would be a power play goal from Sam Reinhart of Florida. One-time snapshot, snipes it in that. It wasn't like a full-blown one-timer, like slap shot. Just a little like a half one. So half slapper, snapshot, if you will. Still nice pass. I forget who it came from. Snipes it, boom, top right corner. So, and that's the game. 3-2 Florida final. So series is tied up at 2-2. And game 5 of your Eastern Conference Finals, your next match between Florida and the Rangers. back in New York at Madison Square Garden, will be on Thursday, May 30th, 8 o'clock Eastern start time on that one. As for the Western Conference Final, I have Game 4 written down here. That doesn't seem right. It's not like we just did Game 4 in that series. Don't have the timing marked down. Anyway, I'm assuming that's either probably Game 5. Wait, this series started. I don't know what's what anymore with who. Maybe it's Game 4. Doesn't matter. Dallas, Edmonton, 8:30 o'clock tonight. So, yeah. That series will continue as well. Can't believe I didn't write down this thing in my notes. Or I don't remember off the top of my head. Been really busy. Anyway, hey, look at that one. I can do a review in under 10 minutes. It is possible. Yeah. Great game last night. I know my notes were kind of sparse on just some of the goal scoring and whatnot. If I had written down every time that Shesterkin made a brilliant, amazing save, I would have another half a page, another half of the notes would be filled with just that. I threw one in the thumbnails because I've been so absorbed watching the game. I'm like, oh, right, got to grab thumbnail at some point. All right, come on, someone give me a replay of something. And then that worked fine. So there you go. That's how again, my thumbnail process is very random. There's not really a formula to it per se. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up for the morning so I can get it uploaded and then get back to work. So maybe by the finals, I can have a proper set. A man can dream. I doubt we're going to get there. I don't think I'll have enough time, but we'll see. I shall try. All right. Back to work on that. I'll catch you everyone on the flip side. Peace.